All right. Sorry that the rough gig. I, I haven't experienced that in a long time. Not that I'm didn't make mistakes myself. I just haven't gigged in a long time. In fact, the last actual gig I did was a solo thing where I was just playing the backing tracks. And God, that was what, 4 years ago? Maybe five? 4 or 5 years ago? Yeah, I haven't done a whole lot of gigs. I haven't. I'd like to get on stage again. It sure is a hell of a lot of fun. But yeah, one time, funny little Spinal Tap moment. I remember we had like on the stage, like where the monitors were. It was like this little step up to get where the monitors are. And like during solos for one group I was in, I would stand on that part of the stage for good old performance stuff. And when the solo was happening, I accidentally stepped on the pedal to, like, I was trying to go to the solo channel, for the solo sound. I accidentally put it on clean. So I'm up there doing my solo and I'm saying, what the hell? Why doesn't this sound right? And I get back down. I'm like, oh, I put on the wrong damn thing. So that was fun. One woman said, like, oh, I thought that was intentional. Like, nope. It was not supposed to be clean. Definitely not. So, yeah, I understand. I sympathize. It sucks. But it's good that the crowd didn't notice. As I'm sure you already know this, but like I tell other people, our students ask, what am I supposed to do if I'm on stage and I make a mistake? I said, don't make a face. Just don't make a face. If they're drunk enough in the audience, they're not going to know anyway. But yeah, glad there's definitely truth to what you said about the changing picks and feel like it doesn't get stuck in the strings. I know the one you're talking about. I've tried it just to see how it is. I was really big into thick beveled picks for a while, and now I'm really into these Dan's precision picks. In fact, you know what? Let me change to a new one right now. I just bought a bunch of them. And where the heck did I put? Oh, all right. Well, maybe I won't switch to it right now. To a fresh point. Oh, here they are. Duh. Yeah, like I find these very well named. These are beveled. They have thicker ones too. They're very inexpensive. I was surprised. Like, because they have some thick ones that you might like. But yeah, these are very much like the jazz one, which is funny to me because like how much I like this specific one, because they got like small ones. This is the mini, regular size ones. Like this is the normal one. So you see, it's just a bit bigger. And I used to use picks that were 6 millimeters thick, which just had like a bevel, so it comes to a nice fine point. I was a big fan of Bog Street picks for several years, and I still think they're a great pick. You might like those too, the Bog Street, the Battle Axe model. The bevel's great. I mean, it really does help the pick just glide across the strings. But this really did help me be more precise with what I was playing. So yeah, Dan's precision picks makes sense. They really do help with precision. But yeah, they have thicker models, inexpensive. Yeah, the Bog Street one, like, this one's a bit thicker than I was using. But yeah, this is like one of them here. So it's like 3 millimeters around, and everything is beveled. So it comes to a nice little point there. Definitely helps with the picking quick on the strings. But unfortunately, and I really like this one too. But yeah, some stuff I was doing with the Dan's precision pick. I was doing like some coil stuff, I think it was, or that sounds like shit. Those aren't coils. I can't remember what the heck I was playing. Then I went to, yeah, when I went to the precision pick, it felt I could play it better. Well, great. Now I feel better playing this one again. I'm having an existential guitar pick moment. Well, shit. Anyway, let's play some stuff here. I'm going to have to experiment going back and forth between these again. Because that felt good using this one again. Huh. All right. Anyway, let's go over your lesson. Wait, that's number 2. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter which one we do first. Well, all right, let's do that one first because it's up there. All right, legato. So we just want to see how fast you can get this guy. And so the first parts, we're gonna start with the pinky. And then next, you're gonna be using your ring finger. And then finishing with the middle finger. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 180. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't think I can go much faster. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oof. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Let's call it there. All right. So next thing, picking. I'm gonna have you do some descending stuff. I'm curious how this is gonna work out. So we're gonna do this, see how it sounds, next week, and then yeah, I have ideas in mind, but curious about how you're gonna be performing the final upstrokes, doing the descending thing versus an ascending thing. Because as we've talked about, the same thing happens to me. Happens to pretty much anybody when you get going really fast. Is like those upstrokes, the final upstroke before you change strings when you're going up. That last upstroke is what gets missed, if anything's gonna be missed. But it's typically easier to ascending versus descending, because with the ascending, you got less strings to, maneuver around or swipe through. With the descending, you got to go past that next string you're going to be playing on. So you have to go past the next string you're going to do the downstroke on when you're doing the descending stuff. Whereas the ascending, you're not going past the string you're going to be playing next. You're just going right to it. And I think, so that's why it's easier. But I've tried this with a couple people, and it seems to be working out well, this idea of doing descending stuff first, because then they get a better sense of making sure that final upstroke is done. Because with this, you have to do that upstroke. Go past the string you just left, past the string you need to hit. So you're definitely completing that last upstroke. Anyway, let's play it. Count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Hundred, 1, 2, 3. One 40. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 180. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 200. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 220. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. And 240. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Whew. All right. Yeah, I think that covers it. All right. Any questions come up, let me know, and I'll see you again in your new videos.